for coming back. Rock and roll legend time. We have with us a guy who's been in town all week, broadcasting a radio show, oddly enough. You know him as one of the original members of the James Gang and one of the driving forces behind the band The Eagles. Here he is, Joe Walsh. A nice little button says,
How you doing?
How you doing? How are you, Joe?
Fine, thanks for having me on.
Well, it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure.
Nice to be here.
You're a legend, as we say.
I don't know what a rock star is, but I are one.
Good to have you. Now tell us about the Eagles. How did that all happen? The James Gang was first, wasn't it?
Yeah, James Gang was first, and then I pursued a solo career for a while, and then I didn't. And I ended up in Los Angeles, and a guy named Bernie Ledden was no fun anymore in their band. So, and they wanted to stop being Sons of the Desert and all, and kind of get a little tougher on stage. So they asked me to join, and I said,
I'm not doing anything.
why not?
Yeah.
That's a stupid idea. I think I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, what's the deal now about the album Hotel California and the song? Now, there's a lot of controversy when that came out. What does it mean? What are they really trying to say in that song?
Well, yeah, there was some references to Satanism and
Yeah, I remember
all that.
What's the deal?
Well, Hotel California, the entire album is about the fact that everybody in California that lives there is from Ohio. And if you play it backwards, it doesn't make any sense, because it doesn't make any sense if you play it forward. So we didn't have any reference to anything other than trying to make a musical statement about how the whole state is like a hotel, you know?
It is. It is like that. People move in, they're transient, and they don't leave.
Yeah. You can't be a successful actor in Toledo, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Now, not a lot of us are going to get a chance to ever be a rock star, and well, maybe she will. But
Yeah.
but what's it like to be at the top? Because we hear all kinds of road stories about bands and
Well,
they blow into town and they trash the place.
It's fun. The Eagles was like a 4-year party. That was fun.
Well, tell us, anything like that ever happened to you guys on the road or caused
Yeah,
anything?
I'm kind of famous for a chainsaw. I'm known for a chainsaw. Because I used to carry a chainsaw along. It's funny. I used it once in a while. Like if you're supposed to have, if you're supposed to have connecting rooms and you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I didn't have to start it up that much. I just go down to the lobby and say, "I want my food now." And,
get your attention, I guess.
it worked. Yeah. But I was famous for a lot of room trashing and stuff. I've been thrown out of some of the finest hotels in the world. It's just, you know, you play for a lot of people, and 20 minutes later, you're in your room, and there's nothing on TV, and there's no room service, and it's like, where'd everybody go?
A lot of us would just turn on HBO, you know, we wouldn't.
Nah. I threw the TV out the window, see, so I forgot I might want to watch it.
Now, do people ever recognize you? They see you on the street and know you?
Sometimes. I tell you that the most exciting one for me was I was in a shopping mall with my kid. I took my kid to see Santa Claus. And we're standing there in the line, and Santa Claus is like looking at me. And all of a sudden, Santa Claus goes, "Hey, Joe! Don't you recognize me? I went to high school with you." He comes down and I said, "Don't take off your beard, man. You're gonna ruin it for all these kids." My kid said, "Dad, man, you never told me you went to high school with Santa." And all the kids are going, Let's go with Santa Claus.
Dice go. He knows Santa Claus.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I get recognized. Usually when I go to dinner and I stick my fork in my salad, right about there.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's
says,
what they
yeah, I don't want to bother you, but it's part of the deal.
Yeah.
It's
Now
part
you've
of
been
the
real
deal.
busy. Didn't you work with Stevie Winwood on his recent album?
Yeah, I went and played guitar for Steve on his album, and he's up for I think 5 Grammys, the most anybody's ever been up for. So I'm excited because I'm up for half of a Grammy, man. Chainsaw will come in handy.
Yeah, sure did. Well, we're going to take a short break here, Joe, and we're going to talk Joe into playing a tune with our band. Will you do that?
Costs extra.
We've got all kinds of money we haven't even spent
Okay.
yet. Yeah. All right, we'll be right back with Joe Walsh.